guys, welcome back to Comfy Cozy Up, and the word of the day today is a citrus, and we are 30, day 30. Yeah, so we only have one more video to go after this, and this is a video I like to do because I like to have a goal for what I want to do next year. I like to see it kind of motivates me to push myself to do things. And so this video, I'm going to start off with the goals I set for myself for 2024, and then we're going to go into the goals for 2025. So let's see what I accomplished, what I didn't. So I wanted to read 90 to 100 books, which I've been setting the same goal for the last couple of years. In May, that exceeded it, 110 as of this today. I don't think I'm going to do, I might push a short story up in there somewhere, but as of right now it's 110. More classics in Caribbean books, I did not. I actually read less. Get back to the Harlem Renaissance. I only read one Harlem Renaissance. I still feel good about it, but you know, it should have been more. Art and craft, at least 30 sewing project. Learn to make pattern. So I exceeded the sewing project. I'm pretty sure I'm over at least 60 sewing project, maybe more. I haven't sat down to count. Way more than 30 for sure. Learn to do patterns. I have not completely learned how to do pattern, but I have learned how to hack and how to modify way more this year than I did last year. YouTube. Continue picking from the subscriber jar. I did that, 12 pick for each month. Do one live a month. Did not do any live except for Curvathon live. I want to get into live, but I feel like I need to have time to do it that is not going to be super late. But and so during the week, it's just not going to work. And if it's on the weekend, it's like, what time on the weekend would I be doing it? So maybe I'll put a little poll and say, okay, if I do it on a Saturday, what time is best? Or a Sunday, what time is best? So that's a possibility for next year. Yeah, I didn't even add that to 2025, but I think I might add it. Journal more, do more shorts. I did. I found a way to do wearing what I made, and those shorts all did very well. So I think I might continue with wearing what I make. I think it's fun to do a sewing project and wearing it somewhere, and showing me wearing what I made. So I will continue that series. And it says write more blog posts. I absolutely did more blog posts than last year, but still not enough, so I need to work on that. So yeah, so 2024, I would say I completed what, 80% of the goal, but there's still work to be done. So let's get into the 2025 reading journal. So still put the goal at 90 to 100 book. I think that's comfortable. It's not really a challenge at this point. I just feel like that's just where I need to be. I don't need to read more than 110 books. I read 110 books this year. I absolutely don't need to read more than 110 books. It's not something I'm striving for, this huge number. No, I'm comfortable at 100. Learn how to swim. It is the top of the list because that is my major goal for this year, for 2025, sorry, is to learn how to swim. And I will take you guys on a journey. I'm still looking for a weekend class starting this spring. I want to say around April, because I don't want to commit to the winter, only because I don't want to miss a class because it's snowing or miss a class because it's icy outside. So I don't want to do that. Secondly, they didn't have any weekend class on for January and February. They had a calendar up for the adult classes, but they were all on a Wednesday evening, and based on my work schedule, I would not even, that wouldn't be an accommodation for me. So I am still going to be searching, and I also still need to talk to them and see what they have coming up for the spring. But it's on my list, guys, and I'm determined to learn how to swim in 2025. Make more difficult things on my Mate 9. So basically, I have a Mate 9 that I make every year, challenging myself, and I definitely want to learn how to do more difficult garment, more advanced garment. I still will the stuff that I know how to do well, because the more you do it, the better you come. It's just like the fanny pack. If you see the first one I made that everybody liked, and if you see what I do now, it's a big difference, because the more I did, the more I learned how to do a certain top stitch. I learned how to center certain things that I didn't do in the first one. So I think I'm still gonna work on the ones that I know how to do well, but I need to elevate and learn how to do more difficult things as I approach year 4. 2 concerts. I went to Usher this year. I really want to go back to doing concerts. I used to love going to concerts, and I think next year the goal is to do at least 2 concerts. Don't know what's out yet, but 2 concerts. I want to bring back Random Tuesdays. So I used to do Random Tuesday, I think in 2023, where it's just a random videos that I will do on Tuesday, whether it could be a book topic, a book discussion, it could be a new release situation, it could be a crafting situation, but it will be a short video, like, you know, 10-15 minutes kind of videos on Tuesdays, and that will cover random things. And that might be an opportunity for you guys to pretty much ask me stuff to do. Like, you could just make a request, and maybe it will show up in a Random Tuesday. Maybe I learned how to do a full tutorial. I not know how to do a full tutorial yet. That makes sense. I don't have a setup like the overhead camera situation, so you guys can see how I'm creating certain things. I don't have that kind of setup, so sometimes it's the angle of the camera is just not going to be helpful. But maybe I have to find a way, how can I do that, how can I learn to do that. The new tripod that I did buy has that feature of flipping the cameras and stuff, but I haven't yet tested it out. But maybe I'll do like a tutorial on something simple, maybe a bookish item. We'll figure it out. But Random Tuesdays are coming back, and that's the goal. It won't be back until after the 11th, so whatever date that is. Let's see what date. So the Random Tuesday will be back on the 14th. So don't know what the first video is going to be yet. I haven't made that plan yet, but that's the goal for Random Tuesdays. I want to at least have, out of the 100 books, 30%, which is at least 30 books, will be library book, meaning books that I have loaned from the library. I want to utilize the library more. I want to see how it affects my spending. Also, I want to see how it affects my storage, because not just saving money, but my issue is limited my storage space. I have too many books and nowhere to put some of them, and I'm not trying to create more bookshelf because I still like space. I don't like clutter, and I feel like my loft area is starting to feel a little clutter-ish. So that is one of my goals. So we see how that works out for me, and that is one of the goals for 2025. And that's all. And of course, we're gonna put down more live. So we need to add alright, so it's on there because I need to utilize that feature on here and do at least maybe once a month or once a quarter. I have no idea why I don't do live more often on here, and I think it would be a good idea, but we'll figure out how I want to incorporate the lives thing. I do a lot of crafting on my TikTok, and I definitely don't want to really bring it over here because I like the idea, but if it's TikTok goes away, who knows. That a lot of that stuff is probably going to move over to Instagram. I'm going to try it out and see, because I feel like my Instagram is everything as it is. And it's like I didn't want to bombard it with more things, but I like my sewing junk journal spreads that I do. I like showing a new junk journal that I made. So we'll see how that works. I might maybe put some of them on the shorts, but again, I have no idea how I'm going to move a lot of my craft and things should this platform not be. So we'll see. But other than that, that is the goal. And again, for the Random Tuesday, feel free to drop in some ideas that you would like me to see, and I will add them to that. It could be a book discussion, could be a tag. I haven't done any tags in a while. That's a possibility for Random Tuesdays. And literally calling it Random Tuesday because that's what I used to call it, and I like that because again, it doesn't make people think that it's only going to be one specific kind of video. Random Tuesday is exactly what it's going to be: random things on Tuesdays. All right, guys, so I will end this video here. And yeah, this, let me know what you would like to see on Random Tuesdays, and I'll see you in the next one. All right, guys, bye.